I'm so excited to have a dear friend of mine. I've been really excited about bringing my close friend. This is Colette Larson. She and I, and our groups, our event companies with Robert Allen, did some amazing things back in the day. We did some amazing things in multi-level marketing. And I am so excited to have her on here as our guest speaker today. And she's going to be coming up here in our second segment. But you know what? We're going to celebrate today. We are kicking it. I am so excited for what we've been doing. And as you know, our purpose is very simple, is to provide free success and money classes for anyone, anywhere. So that's a big ask that we do, but we want to be able to help people anyone, anywhere. Now we have the platform, but it's up to you to be able to share that wealth. What is wealth? Share the wealth of free success and money classes. If you want to be successful, the thing you have to do is you have to learn how to be successful. How do you be successful? You follow other people that have been successful. You learn from other people that have been successful. And as you do that, you simply copy what they do. Now, Warren Buffett and my father, my dad is 4 days older than Warren Buffett. And my dad taught me a lot of the same kind of principles that Warren Buffett teaches. The only difference is that Warren Buffett added zeros to what he did. We're just going to be adding zeros and making this happen for you, because our whole goal is to, wherever you are in life, is to be able to help you go up an extra step. That's it. We want you to go up another step, and then another step, and another step. And the real key is to help your family. We are planting money trees. Why? Because we're trying to teach people about money and about how that money will change their life. I remember a story about Colette's dad, and one of Colette's brothers was talking to the dad, saying, "Hey, because the dad was out there growing tomatoes, had a nice big garden, and the kids were growing the tomatoes. And the one boy came up to him and said, 'Dad, I did some math on this. It does not make financial sense for us to raise these tomatoes. We have the water cost, we have the cost for the land, we have all this stuff that goes into it. And by the time we sell them, it doesn't make any sense to raise these tomatoes.'" And Colette's dad just looked at him and said, "Son, I'm not raising tomatoes. I'm raising a family and boys," because they had most of the boys out there working. And so I'm so excited to have her here, because we're going to be talking about some wonderful things. Now, what is our mission? Our mission is to provide financial rewards for our students when they attend online classes. And when you receive a reward from us, you need to put it into your investment account. Why? Because when you get an investment account open, your brain changes, your life changes, the way you think changes. Now you're an investor, you're not a spectator, you're in the game, and money is just a game. We're going to play it and we're going to have fun. And if you do well with it, you get bonus points and bonus money to go do fun stuff. And we have sent out thousands and thousands of these. Our students have opened up thousands and thousands of investment accounts. Number 2 mission is to provide donations to schools, churches, charities, groups, and teams. So many of you have groups, church groups, school groups, any kind of group. We call them a SAM group, Success and Money Group, that you can put together if you want to start doing this together and having a fun competition. Just make sure you email us and we will create a group for you. Mission number 3 is to improve people's lives. That's really what we're here for, is to help improve people's lives. Now, whose lives need to be improved? All of us, every one of us. None of us get to the very end and say, "Hey, I'm done. I'm perfect. I don't need anything else. I don't need your help," or anything like that. We all need help doing that. And our other real goal is to help those in need. Now, as you look at our success stories here, it's been about 15 months that we had about 300 students. Since that time, this last little chunk, we've grown to over 7,000 students, and we just celebrated going over 100,000 hours of free success and money classes. And the vast majority of that's happened over the last 14 months because of you, because you're out there sharing that well. As we talk about the financial rewards, the foundation has sent out over 14,000 small rewards. Now, this is a money seed. This is a money water, so you can go plant your money tree. That's what we've done. And we have not only a few trees, we have a whole orchard of trees. In fact, we have multiple orchards of trees that do different things. We have our real estate trees. We have our multi-level marketing trees. We have our small business trees. We have our stock trees. And that's how you need to do it. And all of you are going to do it, because the one thing that every one of you have in common, and every one of your children, nieces, nephews, your friends and neighbors, is that every one of you are going to make, manage, and spend millions of dollars over your lifetime. over your lifetime. That's why we have to teach you the simplicity of money and how to make and to get a roadmap of where you're going to go and how to make it work. The key is that it has to be so simple that you can figure it out on the back of an envelope. Now, mission number 2 is to provide donations for schools, churches, charities, groups, and teams. And so you know that my wife and I donated $3 million to put into the foundation, and we did that with real estate. Some of the real estate that I bought almost 40 years ago, we put that into the foundation. We put 3 4-unit buildings and some houses, plus Berkshire Hathaway stock. Now, we've had Robert Miles on, who is the author of the 101 Reasons to Buy the World's Greatest Investment. But these are the things that we're doing. Now, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what we've done, and hopefully you can follow some of our things that we've done and learn from us. Now, the last one is probably the most dear to my heart, is to improve people's lives and help those in need. So when you are in class right now, you're in class and you're coming to do some classes with us, the foundation is going to help someone in need. We're going to donate eyeglasses, meals, or gallons of clean water. And we've done over 100,000 of those. And one of the things that's so dear to my heart is eyeglasses and eyesight, because if I take these glasses off, I'm in trouble. And a big portion of the population, probably about 30% of us, need help with our eyesight. And so this is why this is so important that we do that. Meals, water, we have some wonderful, wonderful groups that we work with. And I just want to congratulate you, because for every one of you that are here, just for being in this class, we're going to be able to help other people in need. Now, I want to announce to you the new Share the Wealth podcast. This is a brand new system that we've just created that you can do. Now, I'm going to turn the time for just 1 second to Kyson. Kyson, pop in. Why don't you share the screen? We want to show you the new podcast system, because as we've been doing our Success and Money Live classes, one of the great things is that not only do we take them out on Facebook, so you can share the wealth of great information on Facebook, but we also do it on YouTube and Twitter. But we've also got a new section that's just right into the courses itself. So when you come here, there's 2 ways to get there. There's 2 ways that you can get there. One is just simply go to successandmoneyfoundation.org/podcasts. So if you ever want to send that link to somebody, that's an easy way to do it. Number 2 is when you log in, you can come over here to the courses and pull up the weekly podcasts. So if you click on that, you'll see that it'll come up to this kind of a page. And these are very easy to share. So not only did we create a whole site so you can share these wonderful podcasts with people, but we've also got it so it's a course, and you can go through these courses and earn hours for the fun stuff that we're doing competitive. So you can see that we've got these all on here now, and you can go to Spotify and iHeartRadio and other places to start following us on the podcast. But the real cool thing is, and I got to take my hat off to Kyson for figuring this out, but you can come here and simply click on it to share it. You click on that little button right there, the little circles on there. And then if you are logged into Facebook and you simply click on Facebook, it will pull up that podcast. You can write a note. You can just write a note right there that says, hey, I just listened to this wonderful podcast. It was wonderful. This is the stuff I learned, whatever you want to do. And then if you want to post it, after you post it, go down and add a comment and simply say, hey, if you'd like to get a free membership, here's a link to be able to do it. Okay. Don't usually put it into the post, but put it in as one of the comments. That way it'll have more traction as you go out there. And you can see that we've got Mark Victor Hansen, Tracy Childers, Corinne Clark, who is the chairman of the board of Domo, Doug Jackson, who is the CEO of Charity Vision and does all of our stuff with our foundations in the Philippines. Warner Berger, conquering his personal Everest, is on here with one of his pieces. Mark Victor Hansen, the Chicken Soup for the Soul. Andrew Smith, who I just talked to last night, who manages the Savory Fund. Of course, our dear friend Robert Allen with the Road to Wealth and all these other things that he's done. And let's go down to the bottom of that if you can, Kyson. And Ray Goodson, of course, who has the big foundation that we do a lot of work with in the Philippines that we are supporting, that is helping people with food and stuff like that. Also, when you go simply to the courses section and you pull down the courses, click on the videos, and we have these as new classes. We've added a whole new section here for Success and Money podcasts. So not only do we have the Success and Money Live, but we also have the podcast, and this is all in audio. So as you listen to it, it takes less bandwidth. And so you can listen to it in your car or on your motorcycle. Colette is so funny, but we've actually had students on their motorcycle, like their phone was right there. You could see all the stuff going on. They had a helmet and they were going to class on their motorcycle.
It's awesome.
That is what's
awesome.
so cool about what we do. Okay, now the next couple last little pieces. If you go under your name where it says Kyson, again, how do we share the wealth? It's very, very simple. Everyone has a referral link. This is the way that we share the wealth. This is the way that we change people's world, is by simply going there. You can click onto the simple link right there and then copy it and paste it and then send it out to a friend. And when you do that, it has kind of a shortcut that tells a little bit about what we do. It has these 3 wonderful videos about hitting the 100,000 hour mark and some other great videos, information about the upcoming classes and how that they can get a free membership. And again, we're a charity. We are a nonprofit. We're not trying to, we're just giving. This is a legacy project for us. For Robert Allen and I, we got together and I told him what my plan was. And he says, I'm all in, Tom. Whatever you want, I'll let you do that. Colette, same kind of thing. This is a legacy project for us. You're going to learn, earn, and return in your lifetime. Learn, earn, and return. And you're going to do all 3 of those things your whole life. But in certain times of your life, when you're younger, you are in the real, hey, I got to learn how to do this mode. And then as you get a little bit older, you are in the earning mode. We got to go out there and make some money. And then as you get a little bit older, you say, you know what, now I got to get rid of that money. I've got to figure out how to be able to teach other people and how to take that money and do some good. And that's exactly what we've done here at the foundation. So I want to thank you and each one of you for helping people get this off the ground and to be able to tell other people, because it's you that's making all of that happen. So I want to show this quick video right here, and then we're going to be introducing Colette Larson. So go ahead and share that video, the 100,000, if you would, Kyson.
Yeah, let me just share my audio real quick. So, 1 sec.
And we've got some wonderful people in the house. We've got Werner Berger here that we're going to pull into a class. He didn't even know that. And we've got some wonderful friends on here. But here is this wonderful video. And I want to tip my hat to you because you guys are the ones that made all of this happen. Hi, my name is Tom Painter. I am the founder of the SuccessandMoneyFoundation.org. We are a nonprofit educational foundation. We teach kids, teens, young adults, and adults about success and money principles because most likely you didn't learn it in school. Our purpose is to provide free success and money classes for anyone, anywhere. Now, our goal is to help people and make a difference in their life. The only way you can do that is with education.
The real reason to achieve a goal is that you become a better person while you're working at it. Who you become as a person is the greatest reward you will ever get in here.
People are afraid of success. If you're afraid of anything, if those fears are stopping you, it's because your dream is not big enough. So you must make your dream bigger than your fear.
Tom is trying to teach you and share, which one of the great teachers, great inspiring teachers, and to be successful, you've got to have a great and inspiring teacher.
Having a job and working hard is one of the first things you need to do to have money success in your lifetime, is know how to work.
It motivates you to be a better worker, to be more dedicated, to go the extra mile because you know it's actually helping somebody else.
Most people who are successful, they're not smarter, they're not better, they're not luckier, they're not cooler, they just work harder.
It's so important to understand, just to open your mouth, confront your fears.
Or you master something and then you start teaching other people how to do it, you can make a lot of money.
But it doesn't make any difference how you do it. Just long term is huge. Just like putting money in your investment accounts.
We are live streaming all around the world. So I want to congratulate all of you. A couple really cool things that we've done in April is that we officially went over 23,000 hours that our students have been online learning. We just hit 31,500 hours. You can see that we're celebrating 45,000 hours. We just hit the 63,000 mark, over the 72,000 hour mark. So far we have over 7,000 students from all over the world that have been online for over 86,000 hours. Thanks everybody for being in our first segment today. I am so excited to come into our second segment where we're going to be introducing a dear friend of mine that we've done a lot of amazing things together. And so we're gonna say goodbye to you for this segment. We're gonna come right back for our next segment where I'm going to introduce my close friend and just one of the most beautiful, wonderful souls in the world, Colette Larson. Be right back. Hang on. We'll be right back to see you in just a